as you can tell by the title, I'm going to like time lapse all of these weeks together, and I'm going to caption it as the first trimester, since I am in the second trimester, like weeks in the second trimester. Just a lot has been going on, which is why I haven't been able to record and stuff like that. So forgive me that I'm back at it. So I think the last video I left off with baby number 5 is I was 7 weeks at that time. Okay, so at 8 weeks, I believe I told you 7 weeks, like symptom wise. I'm going to talk about symptoms first. That like nausea, all that, like nausea, food aversion, actually vomiting, and sleepiness all kicked in like at once. I would say tiredness was like my first, like fatigue, that was like my first sign. And when I say I slept all the time, y'all, I literally slept all the time, because that's how tired I was. Like all the time slept. At fast forward to, so nothing really happened within the 8 week of pregnancy. I had the spotting, you know, the periodic spotting, and then at 9 weeks I actually had a pap smear, and that's when I was informed that I actually have polyps on my cervix. And I didn't know what polyps was. She just said that she's seen them. She asked me, did I know if I had them? And I was like, no. And she was like, okay. She explained to me that they didn't look cancerous or anything like that, so she wasn't going to bother with them, especially because if we were to try to remove them now, there would be a big chance that I could miscarry, because it's messing with the cervix, and that's where, you know, baby lies. So she just said, you know, they're fine, and then we would discuss later on, like after I have baby, to actually have them removed. She didn't tell me how many I actually have, but TMI, I did look and I could see one of them. And let me see. Oh my god, it freaked me out. Like, you guys, freaked me out, something serious too. Because I could see it. Like, the pictures, I would say the pictures, if you look Google online, the pictures do resemble how they actually look. It's just, you know, flesh, obviously, versus animated cartoon looking picture drawing illustration of it. So after that I continued to have spotting. Again, it wasn't like every day. It would be like almost like every other day thing, but around, I believe around 11 weeks, yeah, around 11 weeks, I had like a major amount of spotting that occurred. And when I say it scared the living crap out of me, like I was on like paranoia mode, y'all. Like I literally was taking a pregnancy test every single day to see the line progression darken, to see if the HCG levels, was increasing, you know, to see the line progression. So that's how, like, it had me so just messed up. I even started to like watch women who suffered from miscarriages and like early signs of a miscarriage, and I was like real life scared, you guys, because in all the other 4 pregnancies, Tristan, I had spotting with him. Like, it was like early on, but it was like it happened after intercourse, and then after that I didn't have any more. So like, to see, you know, to continue to see blood. It's scary. Like, it's alarming, it's scary. I know I'm not the only mom out there that feels that way, or the woman that feels that way. It's overall, it's terrifying. So I then went in for an ultrasound. I had an ultrasound done, and they didn't really say anything. They, you know, at that time, she just basically told me that because I was transitioning to second trimester, that my chances of a miscarriage were significantly lower. But if I was going to miscarry, there would be nothing that any of them could do. They wouldn't be able to stop it, pretty much. Like, it's inevitable. Like, it would happen if it's going to happen. So leaving the doctor's office with that news, I was not very pleased, but I still had high hopes, because they were able to hear the baby's heartbeat, and the baby's heartbeat was very, very strong. I have a home Doppler, so I listen to the baby periodically. Now, it's not as much now that I listen to the baby anymore, just because I can feel the baby moving now, which is a milestone. But so I'll listen to the baby like every now and then, just to hear like the little kicks and stuff that you can hear on the Doppler. But leaving that doctor's appointment, I just felt like so overwhelmed, and I just went into even more high gear mode of, you know, what are the signs of miscarriages. And I've seen a lot of women's stories that, you know, had miscarriages at my, you know, at my weeks. I am 16 weeks and 3 or 4 days. And I mean, there was mommies out there that had miscarriages this late in the game. So, you know, I'm not one of those that think like it can never happen to you, because anything can happen. I'm more like on that spectrum. Like, you know, you just have to stay positive, be positive, think positive, and hopefully and pray that out comes positive. So dealing with that, like, that was like a big loop in the game. But you guys, like, I think around 13 weeks, the bleeding stopped. Like, it literally just stopped. Like, even to this day, TMI alert, when I go to the bathroom, I always check, but I don't see anything. So man, like, when I say it's exciting, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm just excited that it stopped. And I was very, very pleased to announce that when I went to the doctor's, I was able to tell her that, and she was like, yay, like, yay. And then, yeah, so I'm very excited. Like, I would say the first trimester, it didn't start off as good, especially with me finding out all of that and just not knowing anything about it. And then there was not a lot of videos on YouTube of women that actually have polyps when they're pregnant, like, or experience it. I've seen a lot of different things. I can't think of, like, the names of the things that women experience, but it wasn't polyps. I think I found one video of a woman that said that she had polyps while pregnant. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I don't. Mommy duty calls. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. See you.